Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a crucial topic that everyone, especially beginners, should understand: emergency funds. Life is full of surprises, some of which can really shake up your finances if you're not prepared. Whether it's an unexpected medical bill, a sudden vehicle repair, or job loss, having money set aside just for these emergencies can save you from stress and debt. In this video, I'll explain what an emergency fund is, why it's so important, how much you should aim to save, and practical steps to start building yours even if your salary is tight. Let's get started on securing your financial safety net. What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is a dedicated savings reserve designed to protect you from life's sudden financial shocks and uncertainties. Think of it as a financial cushion, money put aside solely for genuine surprises like a hospital bill, job loss, or an urgent repair. For instance, imagine your scooter suddenly stops working and needs 3,000 rupees worth of repairs. If you don't have any emergency savings, you might have to borrow from friends or take a high-interest loan to pay for it. With an emergency fund, you can cover this cost immediately without worry or stress. Why is an emergency fund important? The real power of an emergency fund lies in how it prevents bigger financial troubles. Without this backup, many people fall into debt or expensive personal loans when faced with urgent expenses. For example, suppose you suddenly require medical tests that cost 5,000 rupees. Without savings, you might rush to online lenders charging high interest, worsening your financial situation. Having money saved specifically for such surprises also brings peace of mind. Imagine sleeping easy at night, knowing you can handle a family member's hospital bills or a sudden rent increase without borrowing. How much should you save? A good target is to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of your essential expenses. Let's say your monthly basics are 4,000 rupees for rent, 2,000 rupees for food, 800 rupees for utilities, and 1,200 rupees for transport, adding up to 8,000 rupees per month. Your emergency fund goal would be between 24,000 rupees, 3 months, and 48,000 rupees, 6 months. Though this sounds like a big number, even small monthly savings add up over time. For instance, if you set aside 700 rupees every month, by the end of 1 year, you'll have saved 8,400 rupees, enough to pay for a minor emergency like urgent bike repairs. Where should you keep it? To avoid accidentally spending your emergency savings, keep the money separate from your everyday spending accounts. Opening a separate savings account specifically for emergencies is a smart move. Avoid investing emergency money in stocks or mutual funds because if the market falls, you might lose value right when you need cash the most. Similarly, keeping large amounts of cash at home isn't safe. You risk theft or might be tempted to spend it unnecessarily. How to start building your emergency fund? Begin by tracking your monthly necessary expenses such as rent, groceries, transportation, and utility bills. Once you know your essential spending, set a small but consistent saving goal. Even 500 rupees or 1,000 rupees per month makes a big difference. For example, you can set up an automatic transfer of 500 rupees from your salary account to your emergency fund every payday so you don't forget or skip it. Celebrate every milestone along the way, like saving your first 1,000 rupees or accumulating enough for 1 month's expenses, as these will motivate you to keep going. When should you use your emergency fund? Use this fund only for real emergencies like sudden job loss, medical emergencies, or urgent home repairs. For example, if your refrigerator breaks down and you depend on it daily, it is a valid emergency. But avoid using it for things like parties, vacations, or buying new clothes. If you ever need to tap into your fund, start replenishing it immediately by restarting your monthly savings so your safety net remains intact. Suppose you had 12,000 rupees saved and spent 7,000 rupees on urgent plumbing repairs. Resume your 500 rupees monthly deposits to build the fund back up. Conclusion: building an emergency fund gives you a financial safety net to catch you in times of crisis. It empowers you to face unexpected expenses calmly and confidently, even if your salary is small. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and protect your fund by using it only for real emergencies. Every little bit you save today helps secure a more stable tomorrow.